Chosen one, this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. Everything you have walked through, every storm, every delay, every heartbreak, every moment of confusion, was never random. It was divine preparation. You have been refined in the fire, molded in isolation, and strengthened in silence. Every test was training. Every season of waiting was a setup for this very hour. You are standing at the threshold of divine alignment, and heaven is leaning in, whispering, "Now." For years, it felt like nothing was happening. You prayed, you believed, and still the doors didn't open. You wondered if you were forgotten. But the truth is, heaven was never ignoring you. It was preparing you. The weight of what's coming required depth. God couldn't place such power in unsteady hands. So he took his time. He built your character in secret. He taught you patience, discernment, and endurance. He stripped away every illusion so that what remains is pure faith, unshakable, immovable, eternal. This is why your path has been different. While others seem to advance quickly, you were being pulled back, but only like an arrow. Chosen one. The tension you felt wasn't punishment. It was momentum being built. Heaven has been positioning you quietly, refining every detail, aligning every opportunity. And now, the release is near. The very things that once resisted you are about to make room for you. Chosen one, you may not realize it yet, but you have crossed a spiritual threshold. Something has shifted. The air feels different. The atmosphere around you carries expectancy. What was once heavy now feels lighter. What was once blocked now feels possible. Heaven has been preparing this exact moment, and your spirit can feel it. You sense that something is coming, but you can't explain it. That's because it's not logical, it's supernatural. Every lesson, every tear, every lonely night was part of your preparation. Heaven used your pain to teach you wisdom, your silence to sharpen your hearing, your isolation to strengthen your connection with the divine. You thought you were being buried, but you were being planted. And now, the season of growth is turning into the season of manifestation. The seed has matured. The roots are deep. The time is now. This moment isn't just about a blessing, it's about becoming. God isn't just giving you something new. He's awakening something within you. A version of yourself that has been quietly forming in the background is about to rise to the surface. The confident, grounded, purpose-driven version of you that was hidden beneath fear and doubt is now stepping forward. You're not the same person who began this journey. You've been through too much, learned too much, transformed too deeply, and heaven saw it all. Every time you chose faith over fear, every time you showed love instead of bitterness, every time you got back up when no one was watching, it counted. The spiritual realm took notice. The preparation was not in vain. There were moments you thought you were failing, but you were actually being forged. Heaven doesn't prepare small souls for small things. If the process felt heavy, it's because the promise is great. Chosen one, this is your divine turning point. The wait was never a denial, it was alignment. Everything had to converge perfectly. The right people, the right timing, the right spiritual frequency. All of it had to synchronize before heaven could say go. And now that it has, nothing and no one can stop what's about to unfold. You've passed the tests. You've endured the silence. You've proven that your faith is real. Now, heaven is about to honor that faith. Doors that were shut for years will suddenly open with ease. People who once overlooked you will begin to notice your light. Opportunities will start chasing you because your energy is now aligned with purpose. You won't have to strive or beg. Divine favor will do the heavy lifting. The shift won't make sense in the natural. It's a spiritual promotion. But chosen one, understand this. The blessing isn't just for you. It's through you. God didn't prepare you for personal comfort. He prepared you for divine impact. Your story carries a frequency that will awaken others. The very pain that once crushed you will now become the testimony that heals hearts. The wisdom you gained in silence will become a voice of hope for those still lost in their storm. Heaven is raising you not for attention, but for purpose. You are a vessel now, chosen to reflect light in a world that's forgotten how to see. This is why you couldn't quit, even when you wanted to. Every time you tried to walk away, something inside pulled you back. That wasn't stubbornness, it was destiny. Heaven refused to let you abort your assignment. You were born with a spiritual blueprint, and this is the season where it activates. The alignment you're feeling isn't coincidence. It's prophecy being fulfilled. You're stepping into what you were created for. And chosen one, be ready, as heaven elevates you. Not everyone will celebrate. Some will question, others will envy, and a few will try to pull you back into old versions of yourself. Don't fall for it. You've outgrown those patterns. You no longer need to explain or defend your glow. This next level requires silence, focus, and humility. Let your fruit speak for you. Let your peace prove what God is doing. Remember this truth. Heaven doesn't prepare you for what you want. It prepares you for what you're meant for. You may have thought the goal was success, but heaven was preparing you for significance. You thought it was about being seen, but heaven was teaching you how to see. You thought you were waiting for something external, but God was forming something internal, unshakable faith, divine resilience, and spiritual authority. And now, those inner qualities are about to manifest outwardly. The unseen work is about to become visible. You will walk into rooms that feel like prophecy fulfilled. You will speak words that carry heaven's authority. You will make moves that are divinely timed, and every step will echo with confirmation that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Chosen one, take a deep breath. You have made it through the hardest part. The tests are behind you. The refinement is complete. You are walking into the season heaven has been crafting for years. This is not just another chapter. It's a divine unveiling. Everything you've prayed for, everything you've prepared for, everything you've endured, it all converges here. So stand tall, not in pride but in purpose. Walk with grace, knowing that heaven walks beside you. Speak with confidence, because your voice now carries divine backing. Move with intention, because your steps are ordered. And above all, remain humble, because this moment is sacred. Chosen one, heaven has been waiting for this moment, your moment. The angels have been watching, the universe has been aligning, and God himself has been preparing you for such a time as this. The silence is breaking. The heavens are opening. The purpose that's been hidden is about to burst forth. This is it. This is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. And, chosen one, when heaven says this is the moment, it doesn't mean it has just arrived out of nowhere. It means that every single step of your journey has been leading to this very point. Every tear, every unanswered prayer, every silent season of faith has been weaving together a divine timeline that is now unfolding before your eyes. You are standing at the intersection of purpose and preparation. What once felt delayed is now right on time. What once felt like loss is about to reveal itself as positioning. Heaven has been building you in layers. First, it strengthened your heart, teaching you how to love when love was not returned. Then, it strengthened your mind, teaching you how to think clearly even when surrounded by confusion. Then, it refined your spirit, teaching you to rely on faith when there was no evidence. And now, all of that growth, all of that discipline, all of that pain is aligning into a single moment of divine revelation. You are ready. This readiness isn't something you earned. It's something you became. It's not about achieving perfection, but about achieving alignment. Heaven has been waiting for you to step into the version of yourself that can hold what's coming. The version that knows who you are, whose you are, and why you were chosen. You no longer chase after blessings. You attract them by simply existing in truth. You no longer force doors open. You watch them swing wide effortlessly because you are finally walking in the rhythm of divine timing. Chosen one, you may not realize how prepared you actually are. You think you're still waiting for the signal, still trying to figure it out, but heaven is whispering. It's already in motion. Things are shifting around you in unseen ways. Conversations about your name are happening in rooms you haven't entered yet. People who once overlooked you are about to recognize the light you carry. The alignment that took years in the spirit is about to manifest in the physical world. Every time you were overlooked, heaven was reserving you. Every time you were rejected, God was redirecting you. Every time you thought you failed, you were being formed. Nothing in your story was wasted, even the chapters you wish you could forget. The mistakes, the disappointments, the heartbreaks, the losses, all of them have become part of your divine resume. They qualify you for the very purpose you were born to fulfill. You don't need to hide your past. It's the evidence of your becoming. Heaven's preparation doesn't just shape your destiny. It refines your character. God didn't want to just bless you. He wanted to trust you. He needed to know that you could hold the blessing without letting it change who you are. So he tested you quietly. He watched how you handled being unseen. He measured how you treated others when you had nothing to gain. He studied how you responded to closed doors and unanswered prayers. And through it all, you remained faithful, even when weary. You kept showing up. You kept believing. You kept walking when you had every reason to give up. That faith, chosen one, is what has unlocked this moment. Heaven always rewards endurance. You may have thought God was silent, but he was writing your promotion in invisible ink. And now he's about to reveal it. The shift will not come as noise, but as confirmation. You'll begin to notice divine patterns around you, things falling into place too perfectly to be coincidence. Unexpected opportunities will arise that fit you like they were custom-made. Doors that once stayed shut will open naturally, without force. People will come into your life, carrying the exact resources, wisdom, or support you've been praying for. Everything will begin to flow, because heaven has declared its time. But understand this, with every divine moment comes divine responsibility. You are not stepping into comfort. You are stepping into calling. Heaven didn't prepare you just to bless you. It prepared you to become a blessing. This new season will require you to use everything you've learned. The wisdom you gained through pain will now guide others out of theirs. The strength you found in silence will now speak hope into the voiceless. The compassion you built in struggle will now touch lives in ways you can't even imagine. And that's why this moment is sacred. It's not about fame, money, or recognition. It's about purpose. You were never being prepared to impress. You were being prepared to impact. Your light isn't meant to compete. It's meant to lead. You will walk into spaces where others are lost, and your presence alone will shift the atmosphere. You will speak words that will awaken sleeping souls. You will move in quiet authority, not because you demand it, but because heaven has endorsed it. Chosen one, heaven has been preparing you in secret, so that when this moment arrived, you would carry not just ability, but anointing. That's what sets you apart. You don't just do things. You carry divine energy when you do them. When you speak, people feel peace. When you act, doors open. When you pray, atmospheres shift. This is not arrogance. It's the manifestation of divine alignment. You are walking as a vessel now, a carrier of something greater than yourself. There will be moments in this season that take your breath away. You'll find yourself saying, "This is what I was waiting for." You'll feel the presence of God so strongly that it will bring you to tears. Not tears of pain, but tears of recognition. Because deep down, your soul always knew this moment would come. You may not have known when or how, but you knew you were being prepared for something. And now it's here. Don't rush it. Don't shrink from it. Stand in it. Own it. This is your divine appointment. Heaven is unfolding its plan, and you are the chosen vessel through which it will manifest. Everything you've prayed for, everything you've worked toward, everything you've endured, it's converging in this sacred space and time. And yet, even as you step forward, remember, this is not the end. It's the beginning of a greater unfolding. Heaven's preparation never stops, it only evolves. Each revelation leads to a new assignment. Each victory opens a new level of purpose. But now you are equipped. You are no longer searching blindly. You are walking in clarity. The days of questioning your worth are over. The days of doubting your purpose are done. You have been tested, tried, and proven. Heaven has seen your endurance, your obedience, your heart. And now heaven responds with favor. The wait has not been wasted. The delay has not been denial. It has been development, and now the development is complete. So, chosen one, breathe deeply. Step forward in faith. The same God who guided you through the shadows is now guiding you into the spotlight, not for your glory, but for His. The same strength that carried you through storms will now carry you through success. The same humility that kept you grounded in silence will keep you steady in elevation. This is the moment heaven has been preparing you for, not just to rise, but to reign, not just to receive, but to radiate, not just to witness miracles, but to become one. The heavens are open. The path is clear. The angels are watching. The time is now. Step into it, chosen one. This is your divine moment, and all of heaven stands behind you. Chosen one, this moment, this sacred point in your journey, is not just a random chapter in your story. It is the culmination of years of unseen preparation. Heaven has been working in silence, arranging every detail, aligning every circumstance, and shaping your heart so that when this exact moment arrived, you would be ready, not only outwardly, but inwardly, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. You are not here by accident. You are not walking in coincidence. You are walking in divine orchestration. Everything that felt delayed, denied, or destroyed was actually divine direction guiding you here. For so long, you questioned the silence. You wondered why your prayers seemed unanswered, why doors stayed closed, why people left when you needed them the most. You cried, you doubted, you wrestled with your faith. Yet through every tear, through every sleepless night, through every moment when you whispered, "Why, God?" Heaven was answering with wait. Not because you were unworthy, but because you were becoming. Because this moment required a version of you that didn't exist yet. Heaven never wastes time. Chosen one. Every second of waiting was part of a greater transformation. The storms were not meant to break you. They were meant to awaken you. The wilderness was not punishment. It was preparation. The pain was not there to destroy you. It was there to refine you. God used every battle to strengthen your discernment, every loss to deepen your gratitude, and every season of silence to sharpen your spiritual hearing. You were being trained in the unseen, built in the background, molded by divine hands that knew exactly what you would need for where you're going. And now, here you are, standing on the edge of manifestation. The energy around you feels different because heaven is stirring the atmosphere in your favor. What once resisted you is about to recognize you. What once ignored you is about to honor you. What once was hidden is about to be revealed. You are walking into divine timing, a season where heaven's agenda and your obedience finally meet. Chosen one, you have been through too much to doubt what's happening. You've felt this coming. You've sensed a shift in your spirit. The signs have been there, the inner peace after long unrest, the random confirmations that echo your prayers, the sudden clarity that replaces confusion. Heaven has been whispering, get ready. Because this moment is not coming to you, it's coming through you. You are the vessel through which heaven's next move will manifest. The preparation has not just been about blessing you, it's been about transforming you. God has been refining your character to match the size of your calling. He couldn't give you the blessing before the becoming, because if he had, it might have crushed you. You had to learn how to carry peace in chaos, how to trust without proof, how to stay humble in favor, and how to stand firm when others wavered. Now that you have mastered these lessons, heaven can finally release what's been held for you. But understand this, chosen one, this moment is not only about receiving, it's about responsibility. With elevation comes stewardship. The blessing you are about to receive is not for your ego, it's for your assignment. Heaven does not pour oil on empty vessels. It anoints those who are ready to serve. Everything you've endured was preparing you to lead with compassion, to heal through wisdom, to love without fear, and to shine without pride. You are not just being promoted, you are being positioned. You will start to notice the world responding differently to you. Doors will open naturally. People will be drawn to your presence without knowing why. Opportunities will begin to flow that align perfectly with your gifts. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Heaven is rearranging the pieces around you to fit the puzzle it has already finished in eternity. You are simply walking into what's already written. And yes, chosen one, this is also a season of revelation. Heaven will begin to show you things that were hidden. You will see clearly who is truly for you and who is only there for your favor. You will discern what is sent by God and what is sent as distraction. You will understand why certain prayers didn't come true, because they were never meant to align with your divine destiny. These revelations will not break you, they will free you. They will strip away everything that doesn't belong to your next level. You'll also begin to feel the presence of divine guidance more vividly. You'll notice it in quiet moments, that calm voice reminding you to move, to wait, to rest, to speak. You will feel heaven walking with you, not as a distant promise, but as a living presence. The same God who carried you through the storms will now walk beside you in the sunlight. The same Spirit that strengthened you in loneliness will now guide you in abundance. And when it happens, when heaven finally unveils the fullness of what it has prepared, it will feel surreal. You will look around and realize that everything you once prayed for is standing before you. You'll remember the days you begged for strength, and now you'll feel unshakable. You'll recall the times you questioned your worth, and now you'll stand boldly in purpose. You'll think about every moment you almost gave up, and you'll whisper through tears, "This is what you were preparing me for." Chosen one, heaven never wastes your pain. Every lesson, every loss, every delay, it all shaped a version of you that heaven can now trust with a blessing. You've been through enough to know that this isn't luck, it's divine alignment. This is not a coincidence, it's covenant. This is not a random season, it's prophecy unfolding in real time. You will start to see that your story was never about survival. It was about transformation. You were not meant to stay hidden forever. The silence was never the end. It was the foundation. And now, that foundation is strong enough to carry the destiny that's about to unfold. As this new chapter opens, walk in it with reverence. Stay grounded in humility. Remember how long it took to reach this point. The lessons, the tears, the endurance. Keep your heart pure. Keep your vision clear. Keep your faith strong. Because heaven didn't bring you this far to simply bless you. It brought you this far to use you. You are about to touch lives without even realizing it. Your presence will heal others because it carries divine peace. Your words will inspire hope because they come from lived truth. Your light will guide those who are still in their own wilderness, showing them that God still moves, still restores, still redeems. This moment, chosen one, is bigger than you. It's heaven's answer to every prayer you prayed, every tear you cried, every battle you fought. The same pain that once defined you will now become your testimony. The same weakness that once humbled you will now become your strength. And the same faith that once carried you through darkness will now lead others into light. You have arrived, not by accident, not by luck, but by divine design. Everything behind you is preparation. Everything ahead of you is destiny. Heaven is not just opening doors, it's unveiling your purpose in full clarity. So take a breath, stand tall, and walk forward with confidence. The wait is over. The lesson is complete. The alignment is perfect. This exact moment is what heaven has been preparing you for all along. And as you step into it, remember, the same God who prepared you for the promise will preserve you in it. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into prophecy. Heaven smiles upon you. The angels surround you. And every step you take from here will echo through eternity. Chosen one, heaven has whispered your name for this very moment, and now the world is about to hear it too.